Okay, I have already put on my face and my eyebrows. I've done light coverage with just my usual, like, blushy freckles, some contour. Um, I have not put powder on yet. Let's go ahead and do that. But I am doing a game day look, as I have started to do since I moved into the new house. Every Sharks game, I've been doing a teal look. And really, it's just like makeup is play for me. So that's just like a really good excuse to be able to put on like a kind of fun, crazy, like a look that I would not go out of the house with unless I was like going to watch the game at a sports bar, like actually going to an arena. Oh, I want to prime my eyes also. I did not prime my face because I was using a tinted sunscreen moisturizer, and if that didn't answer your question, like I don't really have, I just figured, I don't know, which may mean that it moves around a lot, but I'm not going anywhere. Nobody but you is going to see this. Nobody but people on the internet that I take pictures of myself and post will see it. I've recorded myself doing my face so far. It's about 25 minutes of me just running my mouth, and so now I don't really know what I said, and I've been in a weird headspace. We have been in a weird headspace. I think it's just the natural just needing, having been in a really sensory overwhelming space for such a long time and coming somewhere where nobody else is there to interrupt me. Nobody there is there to be in my way, be it passively through dishes on the counter or dishes in the sink or laundry in the dryer. Like, just other people living their lives around me and getting in my fucking way. There's none of that. There's not any goddamn dogs. Right now, my cat isn't even here. And I am just crashing. I slept for 12 hours last night, which felt fucking amazing. I went to bed at like 7. Woke up briefly around 2, maybe for like an hour. Just kind of piddled around on my phone and got water and crocheted a little and then went back to sleep. So, people used to do that apparently. Maybe someone lied to me. Apparently that used to be like a pretty common, like, Victorian sleep schedule of like very common to wake up in the middle of the night and like read or have sex, like to do an activity and then go back to bed. I like to sleep. I like to stay asleep. Okay, what am I doing? I need to prime my eyes. I can put that away. I can put all of these away, I think. Just a tiny bit for my eyeballs. Anyway, yes, so I feel like I need to like re-intro this video, even though I do things so haphazardly and so like, I want this to feel like you are my friend, because it's probably mostly just my friends watching this anyway. You are my friend, my bud, my homie, just chilling with me while I do my makeup. Maybe you are also doing your makeup or cleaning your room or something. You know, kind of a chatty body double kind of thing. But yeah, I'm doing game day makeup. Sharks colors are essentially teal. So I'm going to get as close to a bright teal as I can. I've done some similar looks already that I've posted photos for on Threads. Yeah, no, I don't need those anymore. Ba-ba-ba. Yeah, I think I'm good. Whack some tape on here. A blue. And here. A blue. Oh, maybe a little too far out. There we go. There we go. All right. And if you know better than I do that you shouldn't use Scotch tape, perhaps, if there is a better tape to put on your face that is not essentially Scotch tape that's marketed as makeup tape, that's what the comments are for. Helpful suggestions. If you want to roast me, suck my nuts. And I only say that because I have found, unfortunately, that random ass people will find me and be mean on the internet. And I'm sick of them. And if I could just, like, nerf their house, you know, literally nerf, just like nerf darts all over every window. Oh, I hate that I get it like all the way into the corner. I'm learning. Yeah, but so there's no reason, really, for me to be doing a shark's look. I don't have like a suspicion about it yet, or a superstition. I'm not athlete superstitious, but I do like traditions. I like having like little game day things, or, you know, that's fun. It makes things fun. And I have my Sharks Pride hat back there that I took the NHL logo off the back and put on a moon patch instead. And then when I did that, the iron-on patch heat went through and melted off the Hockey Is for Everyone vinyl. So I had to paint that back on. Why this? Why this? You know, why do we do that? It would be interesting if there is like a physiological reason. Somebody joked, and now I can't because I was talking while I was filming the first part. Now I can't remember what I've already said. So if I already said this, I'm so very sorry. But somebody pointed out, and not accused or like suspected, like pointed out that there absolutely is a heated rivalry to Sharks fan pipeline. I don't know if that's Macklin and Will. I don't know if that's... I don't know what it is. I mean, I have personally been like, hey, if you're looking for a hockey team, there's the Sharks. But why anyone would listen to me is beyond me. I'm only an oracle. darker teal in the outer corner and a little in the crease. Da, 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 da. Tee-hee crease. Hockey joke. It's not. It's not funny at all. Ow! I'm really burning out right now. Usually I get into where I'm like, ooh, I enjoy this. I could sit here and blend and layer all day long. Not today. Today I'm like, okay, get it on, let's go. Where we're going is directly right over there in bed to crochet some more and watch YouTube until the game is on. Yeah, this looks like shit today. Oh well. Again, I'm not going anywhere, so who really cares? Okay. 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 I just, the part of it is that my body is, can you hear it in my voice how fucking irritable I am right now? And it happens like that. That's what happens when I'm depressed, is that it's more easy for my body to get dysregulated. Right now I'm having a really hard time regulating my temperature. My back has been in a lot of pain recently, so sitting right now fucking sucks. Having like 30 pounds on your chest doesn't fucking help. And no, bras don't make it better. In fact, there's a lot to show that once you stop wearing bras, especially if you never wear them, at a certain size at least, that it lets your body more naturally grow the muscles to like hold them up on their own. And I do think my tits look better now that I have like stopped doing bras unless I'm going out. But that's just my humble queer opinion. So anyway, so yeah, I'm grumpy. I'm fucking grumpy today. I've been grumpy. And like so easily. And then I'm grumpy about being grumpy because I'm like finally up here and I want to have a good time and like enjoy myself because my grandmother has not committed to just living there. She may come back and we have to move back into our childhood home where awful shit happened to us. And we live with our mom, who, let's just say, we're not very emotionally compatible with. I kind of would genuinely rather kill myself, and I'm not, unfortunately, kidding. Doesn't mean that I will, but I would rather. Like, that's how, and I was in that house for, I mean, other than all my life, but for the last 10 years after I was out of it for maybe about 3. Living not on my own, but with roommates. And then briefly on my own. I don't know, man. Just something about the transition and like, it's like I don't want to settle in because what if they take it away from me? Anyway. Oh no, that's what I was going to do. I was going to put some of this highlight in the corners. And on the end of my nose. Doo-doo-doo. And I will put on actual highlight. I'm like blotting away sweat once again. Yeah, my nose looks like shit right now. Frustrating. I'm gonna attempt to get this on the outside a little bit darker. Not right in the waterline again. Okay, I'm almost done. I'm almost done. Almost done. Gonna add some of this beauty to the middle. It is a very fucking cool silver blue shift. And I'm just dabbing it in the middle, letting it transfer a little bit up into the hood, and then dabbing it out with my fingy. I think I want a little bit more here. Oh yeah, because I want like the brightness of the silver to show up, and I need a little bit more to get that. And no worries, if you can't see right now, I will bring you in at the end. Ooh, ooh, oh, oh, oh. I replaced my, or I guess got in addition to my Wet n Wild breakup proof waterline or liquid liner with this Maybelline one, which is great. But do you see this little bloop? It's already kind of fucked up. I've got to do my eyes in this, sorry. It's not good, but it's there. Ooh, you know what? It has been on my nerves. So, if you didn't know, because I know some people just don't care about award season, and that's fine. However, Sinners was awarded, or I wish they were awarded 16. They were nominated for 16 awards, making them the highest nominated film in Academy history. And they won 3. I think it was just the 3. Michael B. Jordan for Best Lead Actor, Ryan Coogler for Best Original Screenplay. I'm so sorry, I cannot remember their cinematographer's name, but she was also the first woman to ever win in the category. And Ryan Coogler like ran to the back of the theater and grabbed her son and brought him up so he could watch his mommy do her speech. Oh. But because they were the winningest, or the most nominated, and only won 3 of those 16, they're also now the losingest film in the Academy, and that pisses me off. And also the fact that, like, the picture of Michael B. Jordan looking at a portrait of Sidney Poitier, who was the first Black Best Lead Actor winner, and Jordan is the 6th. Like, I don't know. I rewatched Sinners the other morning after they won Sunday night. Hits. It's not like my favorite movie in the world. It's probably in my top 10. But it is just so unique and tells a story with every single visual, sound, like every part of the design is integrated into the storytelling in just a way that's so fucking cool. So yeah, like, if you're one of those people who doesn't really watch movies until later and you've thought about, oh, maybe it's not worth the hype, just watch it. It's so worth it. I think it's fantastic. Okay, am I almost done? I think I'm getting there. I've got my lids done. I'm looking a little drag queeny, which is not bad, except for that it's not what I'm going for. Right? Right. And I feel like, though, that if I... Maybe this is when I use concealer the correct way. Right? It's so frustrating, like, because it's in this little, like, push brush. I'm, like, trying to get some fucking product out. That's much better. Yeah, fuck yeah. There we go. Okay, if I really squeeze it. Yeah, and just shape it down towards the tail of the wing. Sure. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to pluck that. Very, very long. Very... Oh, it's not. I plucked the wrong one. There's a white hair in here. But that one was really long also. And there we go. There's the white one. I hate that I don't remember which video I've said what in. Because I'm like, I really enjoy if these are just like chilling with your friends. Sometimes you're chitty chatty. You know? And considering, hi Riley. It's probably just Riley watching these. But you know, if you're not Riley or Z or like someone from Threads, I guess, who has already watched me bitch about this, all the things. Yeah, this is just somewhere between body doubling and like a proper get ready with me. I've got to use the mirror. No, I'm not. I'm not doing bottom lashes. I have learned my lesson. I'm not doing bottom lashes. God damn it. Twice. Fucking twice. Ugh! Irritated! Okay, I forgot I can pause. Okay. Last fucking thing. No, not last thing. Yeah, I'll put on highlighter later. Okay, and I am now racing against time to finish this video. I have about a minute left. It says, so, I was doing player numbers. Like I had Celebrini and Sherwood, 71 and 44 on my eyes for Saturday's game. And then for Sundays, I did Reeves and Ned, and neither of them played, and we lost. Not that I think that that's why, obviously. But okay. So close. The look? Just gonna be wearing this around my house? Okay. I'm irritated. Hope you enjoyed anyway. Bye-bye.